Near-death experiences.
I read that article when you sent it, and just
near-death experiences
today, and it was super interesting about how people see light, or some people feel like they're out of their own body.
I'm going to show this here. Near-death experiences. They call this NDEs. Near-death experiences. So,
¿Cómo se dice en español?
Experiencias al borde de la muerte. Experiencias al borde de la muerte. It means experiences on the border of death.
Al borde.
Experiencias al borde de la muerte. ¿Y puedes explicar un poco lo que es, tú que has leído un poco el artículo, que hay en español? Es en español.
Que en vez de sentir que estás, por ejemplo, siendo atacado de alguien o sufriendo algo, sientes mucha paz. Y es muy tranquilo en ese momento porque tu cuerpo, tu cerebro te hace sentir... No saben todavía por qué pasa esto, pero suelen sentir mucha paz, mucha tranquilidad. A veces ves una luz al final del túnel, por ejemplo, o sienten que están flotando encima de su mismo cuerpo. Pero es interesante que no suelen sentir que están sufriendo, que por ejemplo teniendo un ataque de
claro.
ataque, ¿cómo es?
Infarto. Sí. Ataque cardíaco.
Stabbed,
sí.
or ¿cómo es?
Puñalada, ¿no?
Puñalada.
Es puñalado, apuñalado.
Algo así, no. Si están en punto de morirse o casi, suelen sentir calma.
Exactly. It's like instead of focusing on the physical aspects of dying, they focus on a more spiritual, energy lifting thing, no? When you die, no? Something like that.
But it said also like it happens equally to religious and non-religious people.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about this that I read. That because you would think that this should be more reported across people with a religious background, but it's really not the case. This has been reported in all kinds of people. People from different religions and people that are non-religious too. So they say that this is sort of the closest thing that we have to know what death looks, what life after death looks like, which is the reports of people that have gone through these kinds of experiences.
I haven't had a near-death experience, but I've experienced something similar in a lucid dream.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I love lucid dreaming.
Do you control the lucid dreams?
The few times I've done it, yes. Yeah. I try to lucid dream,
but
explain, it doesn't happen.
Diana, you know what a lucid dream is, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had one too where I was driving a car in my dream and merging onto the highway. And in the distance is the mountain valley, and all of a sudden it's a storm and there's lightning, and all of a sudden lightning strikes my car. And my first initial reaction is to panic, because it's like, oh my God, I'm dying. This is it. But then I realized, no, it's okay. This is a dream. You're okay. And also, like, you've been loved, you are loved, like, it's all okay. And it's just a huge immense of peace washed over me. Like, that's all I could describe it as, just like peace and floating. Also, just you're floating in air and it's just so peaceful, and you're just like, it's okay, everything's okay. And so that was just such a unique experience and such a cool thing to experience. I don't know, it was very peaceful. It helped me kind of come to terms with death a little bit more, of being like, it's okay.
Yeah, let's stop on that, because I think that's really interesting. The coming to terms with death thing, because this is something that most people talk about, which is you always wait up until the last moment when you know that there's no way you can save yourself from dying, to really see your life, in front of your eyes, boom, 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 and really appreciate the good things that you have that you maybe did not value, throughout your life. Only when you are about to lose it all is when you value it. And this even applies to everything, because, for example, like, I don't know, with girlfriends or boyfriends, it happens too. At the end of the relationship, usually people regret a lot. Like, that's why people come and go. They split up and come back together, because they always wait up until the last moment and they say, actually, this was not as bad, so I should go back. So when you die, it's sort of the same, but it's like terminal. It's like if you die, you die. That's it. That's it. So I better appreciate what I've had. You know.
Yeah. 1 in 10 don't die though.
There you go.
Yeah.
So far out, that would be crazy. I mean, it's like people. I mean, I suppose it's not the same, but some people that get really sick, and think they might not make it, and then they appreciate more. I mean, it hasn't happened to me or anything, but
I think that's the point, right? Is to appreciate the everyday and to
live each day to the full.
Look at this. I also like this thing. Look, thousands. I'm gonna show a little like this. Thousands of survivors of these situations tell of having their damaged bodies behind and encountering a realm beyond everyday existence, unconstrained by the usual boundaries of space and time. These powerful mystical experiences can lead to permanent transformation of their lives. I like the fact that it transforms them afterwards. You know, because not everybody can say that you thought you were gonna die. Like if you are at that point, you're really lucky that you survived. You know. I mean, you might have injuries. You might have had really bad injuries sometimes. Like the worst thing that I have done to myself maybe was, folding my finger backwards. I did that once playing.
I've done that too.
You have that too? Yeah, playing basketball.
In Spain.
basketball, yeah.
Playing basketball.
Chukball, que es otro.
¿Cómo que?
Chukball.
Chukball.
Deporte como balonmano.
Chukball.
Yeah.
Que se llama así, chukball.
I literally just found out about it when I moved here last time.
So what do you do with the ball?
Great sport. It's a sport of peace. So it's like what is it called? The word is
After an ending.
like contact. That's what. But yeah, chukball. TCHOUK. Chuk. That's a sound that the ball makes when it hits the goal, which is sort of like a trampoline, cama elástica.
Okay.
Oh, it's cool.
What the
It's
hell?
really cool.
It's like handball. It's like handball.
Yeah. I've played it in the beach
Shoot
before.
ball. What the hell is this? But this is like handball, not the same.
I think it was invented in Switzerland because we played it in Geneva in end of 2018.
This is a
but
very small picture.
they play every year, and South Korea is really good. France, I mean Switzerland.
All right. So you damaged your finger?
Yeah, I broke my fisura. I had a fracture.
Fracture, no? Una fractura. Una fractura. It went the same. Yeah, when because the playing basketball, I wanted to grab the ball like this, and I went back all the way back.